Fabfliter just released their brand new Pro-C 3, but before we go, I'll first take you through both the Pro-C 2 and the Pro-C 3 just so we be sure of the update.
I've been alive all this while, can't you see me? Chasing dreams like a tested person, chasing water. I've got bruises on my hands, lot of souls. Lord, I hope say you reason with me, cause this won't pass. So many things happen to us, but many bad people's involved. Tell me how long will this go? Clip or come for me, oh. Papi, ma come for you. I've been alive all this while, can't you see me? Chasing dreams like a tested person, chasing water. I've got bruises on my hands, lot of souls. Lord, I hope say you reason with me, cause this won't pass. So many things happen to us, but many bad people's involved. Tell me how long will this go? Clip or come for me, oh. Papi, ma come for you.
If you're new here, I want to say you're most welcome to the channel. You can use the sub button to be a part of this channel and also like and share the video. Just so you know, I use both the same setting from the oversampling two times, everything here is the same. Yeah, so yeah, now we're going to get rid of the Pro-C 2, then we continue with the Pro-C 3. There's a big difference in the engine, which is cool by the way, and the UI, the look of the UI is totally different from the Pro-C 2, which is also cool. And we have this new stuff in the searching area, which is mostly for beat or certain genre of music. Yeah, you're gonna be using that if there's a need for that. Yeah, it's here. So now let's come to one stuff that really stand out for me when it comes to this plugin is from here. You know, this optimize mode. I don't know what really big about this, but it stand out to me, you know, just placing them in category. So if you come to modding, you have clean, you have the versatile, you have smooth, you have punch, upward. So this one is new. This upward is new, and this TTM is also new. I remember we had punch, we had smooth and clean. Yeah. Like I said, I love the fact that they are categorized. So if you come to the modding section, you find it here. If you come to the vintage section, which is my favorite sound in music, yeah, all true, I'm chasing the vintage sound, you feel me? And then you come to my best style, which is the optimize, yeah. And then you get classic here as well. And you come to the utility, you get vocal, you get mastering, you get pause, you get pumping. We also had the pumping in the previous two. Yeah, so this alone just stand out for me when it comes to this plugin. And then let's come to another stuff that stand out for me is the auto treasure here. So what the auto treasure does is, let me play the voice. So listening to the voice, we add the auto treasure.
I've been alive all this while, can't you see me? Chasing dreams like a tested person, chasing water.
And now let's activate the auto treasure. Let's see what happens.
I've been alive all this while, can't you see me? Chasing dreams like a tested person, chasing water. I've got bruises on my hands, lot of souls.
When I use the Pro-C 2, the feel I got with the voice being a little bit relaxed in the beat, because that's the type of feel I went for this one. You hear the percussion I use, they are kind of a, you know, surround, like roll off. Yeah, they are kind of a roll off. So I needed the voice to be relaxed with the reverb around it instead of the voice being too upfront in the mix. And with this auto treasure, it just gives me similar feel like that.
I've been alive all this while, can't you see me?
I just do like that and then push the voice back to the point the reverb is even more now. Yeah, so that's how it is. It's almost like the auto gain. I'm also noticing auto release. I'm not sure if this is part of the two. If it's there, then okay, it's there, but I haven't used it before, honestly. So that's the reason I've been rolling my eyes over it. Yeah, it's here auto release as well. Yeah, and aside that, all the stuff here are pretty much the same. The new, the range, the look ahead, which is one of my stuff to use when it comes to this compressor. You gotta try that out. You won't regret it, bro. And another stuff again I should point out that really stand out for me is the preset menu. So like the Pro C4, the Pro Q4, I mean, the way I was so crazy about the preset menu where you get, the category, and then in the category you get the type of stuff you want to work with. So I have the vocal category here, and in the vocal category, let's try this optical DS. So I've double click, and this is what we get.
I've been alive all this while, can't you see me? Chasing dreams like a tested person, chasing water. I've got bruises on my hands, lot of souls.
The reason I choose to play you both the Pro C2 and the Pro C3 from the start of this video is so that you'll be able to hear the change. And one thing I should talk about this plugin. This plugin, if you haven't been hearing compressor before, this compressor will make you hear compressor. I'm dead serious with you. I've been using compressor, I've been using the Pro C2. I've been hearing it, but not as audible as the Pro C3. I'm not saying this because it's new. I'm being real with you, right? So let me do a little bit ear exercise with you when it comes to hearing compressor, yeah? So this by default, this how the Pro C3 will sound.
I've been alive all this while, can't you see me?
Now let's go to where I want you to start hearing compressor, right? So more often we just come, or maybe producer like me will recommend to you you should set your attack to 2.0 or 1.5 seconds and your release to 300 milliseconds. You say, okay, yeah, you just go about doing that, right? But now I want to open your mind to hearing compressor, what happened, yeah? So let me wear the headphone good so you know what time it is. All right, so this is it.
I've been alive all this while.
So the compressor is now at 0.725. Now let's push to level 1 and hearing.
I've been alive all this while.
And then let's push all the way to 90 something hearing.
I've been alive all this while, can't you see?
Let's push all the way here hearing.
I've been alive all this while.
And then let's bring back to 1 again. Then I'll let you know what's up if you are not identifying it.
I've been alive all this while, can't you?
And then let's go to the release part of it and see.
I've been alive all this while, can't you?
So from my standpoint, what I'm hearing using my earpiece is okay, let's bring it down to 0 first and see before I talk.
I've been alive all this while, can't you see me?
Okay, so this is what I'm hearing, right? If I bring down to 0 here, like 0.005, right? What I'm hearing is I'm going to hear all of those, those muddiness from my voice, even my breath, that type of stuff, they're going to be coming through, right? But if I then push to at least 1 here, 1 point whatever, yeah, if I then push the 1 here and play, this is what we're going to hear.
I've been alive.
We're going to hear the voice almost like we apply some little bit roll of the low, and then the voice is becoming more, is it crumbsy? We call it crumbsy when you are chewing planty chips. Yeah, crumbsy. But some people say crunchy. I'm sorry for doing all of those stuff. Yeah. Yeah. So if it's around the 1, the voice become crumbsy and the low be roll off. Yeah. And then if you push all the way, like there's a 50 here that is,
I've been alive all this while.
you realize that the body part of the voice start to come back. That is the low mid of the voice start to come back. So that's one thing you should keep in mind if you're hearing compressor. So this is how you get the voice to feel however you want. Sometimes you may record with your preset and realize the voice is sounding thin and you want the part of the voice to shine should be the low mid of the voice. Then you can then put your attack bit. It's going to bring back somebody to the performance. And same with the release. If you don't want the voice to feel muddy, if you don't want the voice to get that low mid body, you should also release you should reduce your release to like around the same 100 to the lower amount. Then you will be getting rid of that low mid section of your vocal. Yeah, so that's one thing you should keep in mind about this compressor. It's real, and I love the fact that it's easy to hear on this compressor.
I've been alive all this while, can't you see me? Chasing dreams like a tested person, chasing water. I've got bruises on my hands, lot of
Hearing it?
souls. No, I hope say you read.
And I'll tell you this, as a music producer, there's nothing else you can enjoy as compared to if you start hearing your plugin working the way you want them to work. You enjoy it even past the lyrics the person they are singing. Yeah. You start to enjoy your work and you just feel motivated to fix whatever bad performance your artist leave with you. You know what time it is, right? So take advantage of this today. Enjoy yourself having fun with the Pro-C 3 compressor. Yeah, so it's pretty much all I intend to tell you about this plugin today. Nothing much about this plugin. The reason I'm not taking you through the sidechain because it's for the beat. So perhaps I may come up with a video on that doing one of the beat session. But this is a vocal session which I wanna just brush you over because after I watched the full video on the Fabfliter channel itself, they didn't do vocal review. They did drums, they did guitar and stuff, and I felt like yes, they left the vocal for me to do because yeah, this is my job. So if they didn't do vocal there, then I should be doing the vocal for you. So if you had the vocal sound, the Pro-C 3 is amazing for me. And I recommend this for you to try. I recommend you try. And if you want to get yourself a copy of this plugin, the link is below the video. Yeah, yeah. Go and feel yourself. Go enjoy this plugin. Have fun making music. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I hope to catch you in the next video then.